Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. The Beaufort area is mourning the loss of Dixie Stevenson, who was 84, a well-known wildlife advocate who, for almost 50 years, saved thousands of injured and abandoned animals in the Lowcountry that most probably would have been overlooked. The Stevensons, who had been married 53 years, started the Little Friends Wildlife Center in their Beaufort home 48 years ago. Ever since, the nonprofit has been rehabilitating injured, sick, or orphaned wild animals such as raccoons and opossums and squirrels and deer. Dixie was the face, heart, and soul of the nonprofit. She was a soft touch for animals of any kind, Tom Stevenson told the Island Packet last week. The historic Beaufort Foundation, HBF, and the City of Beaufort announced that the Woods Memorial Bridge has been approved for listing on the National Trust for Historic Preservation's Register of Historic Places. HBF Executive Director Cynthia Jenkins and Mayor Stephen Murray attended the meeting of the National Register Board at the SC State Historic Preservation Office last Friday in Columbia for the announcement, which culminates almost 2.5 years of work. The Beaufort landmark was built back in 1959 and is one of only a handful of swing-span bridges still in operation. Now, it was originally named the Ladies Island Bridge. The bridge was renamed in 1971 to honor South Carolina Highway Patrol Officer Richard V. Woods, who was killed in the line of duty. A 70-foot shrimp boat, once docked in the town of Port Royal, has joined New York City subway cars and other unusual materials that make up a man-made reef off of South Carolina's Hilton Head Island, where black sea bass and grouper and barracuda and other fish hang out. On October 25th, the Palmetto Pride, a shrimp boat with Beaufort-based Seagull Market, captained by Cameron Reeves, towed the Buccaneer to Betsy Ross Reef, 16 miles east of Hilton Head, where it was sunk the next day, said Craig Reeves, Cameron's brother. And Craig says it's a win-win because the older shrimp boat will benefit both the environment in its new life and the Port Royal's efforts to remove old boats from its waters as it prepares to build a new shrimp dock and processing facility. A win-win. And finally, the Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa has announced that it has embarked on a $10 million renovation to reimagine the resort's existing 416 guest rooms to grow to 419 rooms, including 32 suites. Now, the renovation has officially kicked off this month with a scheduled completion and reveal slated for spring of 2023. Now, during the renovation, the resort will remain open with no impact to any other areas of the hotel. The resort has tapped acclaimed firm Ellis Adams Design to transform each of the resort's rooms and suites into an extension of the island's natural landscape to create a luxurious coastal escape. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. If you have, a news story, a cool idea for a story, a cool weather photo, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's turn it over to Justin Jarrett for an update on sports. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by Locosports.com. Ever since the Beaufort Eagles punched their ticket back to the state championship game, we've been working hard at Locosports.com to track down as much information as possible and compile it into our final Loco Pigskin preview show of the season to get you ready for kickoff when Beaufort tries to bring the Class 3A state championship home to the Loco on Thursday night. We have interviews with Beaufort star Colton Ferris, Powdersville coach Robert Muster, Beaufort High superfan and Loco Sports correspondent Jimmy Searson, and Beaufort alum and former Kansas City Chiefs defensive back Ron Parker. And you can see them all along with Team Loco's insight and analysis on the Loco Pigskin Preview. The Eagles are trying to become the first public school football team from Beaufort County to win a state title since 1945, when the Beaufort Tidal Wave brought home a championship. A long, long time ago. Beaufort is riding a 12-game winning streak after dropping its opener on the road at Class 5A state finalist Fort Dorchester in Week 1, and the Eagles have had to rally in the second half of their last 3 games. so they are ready for whatever comes their way Thursday night. Check out lowcosports.com for the most in-depth coverage up to, during, and after the big game. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until kickoff, go Loco.
Great job, Justin. Well, will this weather continue? It's been gorgeous. What about it, Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so it does look like we're going to see a cold front later in this week, but taking a look at Wednesday, it is going to rain in the afternoon, but that should be clearing up by the evening. Temperature-wise, Hilton is going to have a high of 70, a low of 56. Bluffton's going to have a high of 71, a low of 54. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 70 and a low of 55. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:05 and sunset's going to be at 5:18. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 9:25 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 2:34 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Thursday is going to be that day we see that cold front come through. It is going to be sunny, but it is going to be chilly. The temperatures are going to drop into the upper 50s and lows are going to be in the 40s. Taking a look at Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy. We are going to see that temperature rise again. The highs are going to go up into the 60s, but the lows are going to stay in the 40s. And then come Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the temperature increase. The highs are going to go back into the 70s and the lows will also go up into the 50s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
Good job, Maria. Coming up after the break, Larry Mann will join us. He's owner of Park Plaza Cinemas. He'll give us an update of holiday movies on the horizon. Don't go away.